The gig is done. You crush the performance, the client is happy, and you're ready to relax. But for most band leaders, the work isn't over. Now comes the financial hangover. Chasing musicians for invoices, writing checks, or logging into your bank to send 10 different e-transfers. In this video, we're going to eliminate that stress completely. I'm going to show you how to pay your entire band with just a few clicks, and even how to set it up so they get paid automatically while you sleep. So we're back here inside our Sippy Juice launch party gig, and I'm just going to scroll down to my finances section and then to the bills area. And here's the first bit of magic. You don't need to wait for your musicians to send you an invoice. Back on Stage has already generated invoices for them based on their roles and the rates we booked them for. You can see exactly who is owed what right here. So let's look at paying Emma. I'll check the box beside her name, click on Bulk Actions, and choose Send PayPal Venmo Payout. A pop-up appears confirming the amount and the funding source. A few things to note here. First of all, notifications. We recommend keeping this first one checked. This sends Emma a personal receipt so she knows the money is on the way. If you'd like to notify your admin team, select this box here. And lastly, if you have a bookkeeper or receipt capture software like QuickBooks, add their email here so that your accounting can happen automatically. As for fees, there's a tiny transaction fee, usually around 25 cents US, for each payout sent. This is paid directly to PayPal. Since Back on Stage is unable to view my PayPal account balance, I need to check that manually to ensure I have enough funds to cover this transaction. And once completed, I can check this confirmation box, then just hit Verify and Send. Back on Stage now sends me a one-time passcode to verify this transaction. After that, it's complete. I won't actually send that money now since this is just a demo. Now, what about tracking manual payments? For example, maybe I'd like to pay Ethan with cash or check. I can just select his name, click on Bulk Actions, and hit Mark as Paid. I'll select the method, in this case cash, and hit Save Payments. In this case, Back on Stage won't move any money, but it will mark the invoice as paid and send Ethan a receipt. This keeps your financial records 100% accurate. Now, let's look at the feature that changed my life, AutoPay. Imagine waking up the day after the gig and your whole band is already paid. Invoices have been sent and you didn't even lift a finger. Here in the AutoPay column, I can see this Not Set Up label showing me that AutoPay is not yet configured for my company. And if I hover over that, it will tell me where I need to go to change that. It's telling me to go to Company Settings, Details, and AutoPay Settings. So let's head there now. I'll click on Company Settings, click on Details, and then scroll down to AutoPay Settings. So here is where we configure the rule about when we'd like Back on Stage to send payments to our musicians. Please note that once this is enabled, you still need to turn on AutoPay inside individual bookings whenever you want to use it. This doesn't just automatically pay all of your musicians on all of your bookings as soon as you turn it on. We figured that might be a little dangerous. So go ahead and click on Set Up AutoPay, and then toggle the Enable AutoPay to On. I'm going to set this to pay out my musicians one day after the gig at 9 a.m. I can also configure my default notification settings right here. I'd like to send each member their payout receipt as we did before. I'm happy with that, so I'll go ahead and hit Save. All right, so that's at the timing rule, but we now need to flip the switch for the specific gig. So I'll head back over to our Sippy Juice launch party event and quickly refresh the page. All right, now you can see under the AutoPay column, we have a new set of labels. Next to Emma, we see that AutoPay is disabled. That means we have not yet enabled it for this member. Next to everyone else, we see Unavailable. This simply means that that member has not yet indicated their PayPal email address or Venmo account details in their personal profile, and we're therefore unable to pay them with this method. But for Emma, it is available, so let's go ahead and select her name once again, then click on Bulk Actions and Enable AutoPay. I'll confirm all the details one last time, check my PayPal balance, and Enable. And just like that, Emma has now been enabled for AutoPay. Now I can go to bed after the gig knowing the system will handle the payouts for me at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And you can see how easy it would be to enable AutoPay for all your members once they have their PayPal or Venmo information set up by simply selecting everyone and choosing Bulk Actions, Enable AutoPay. All right, and just like that, you've seen a booking through from start to finish. You created all the event details and schedule, you booked the musicians, you sent the contract, you synced your calendar, and now everyone is paid. You have maximized the most powerful booking features in the system. But to keep your business growing, you need a steady stream of new gigs flowing in without you lifting a finger. So in the next video, we're going to set up your lead form and embed it on your website so clients can book you automatically while you sleep. I'll see you there.